Oh, this is kind of cool.
I'll probably include a charging station on the first floor. Why is there a chicken in here? I know it's a chicken factory and all, but why is there just a plain old chicken in here?
Hello everyone, my name is Master, and welcome back to SkyFactory 3 with Team Arrow. Drillby is not online today, but we do have Broseph here as well as Rutrine, so the blue team's got a little bit of a advantage in player count there. But today isn't very much about advantages, but instead about base tours in general. We're going to be checking out each other's bases and seeing what's up and exploring all the new things that have happened when we've been playing offline or playing off camera. So, Broseph, if you want to start and show us what this magnificent tower is, that'd be amazing.
Oh, I'm stuck on the door. This is the chicken.
Oh yeah, I should probably follow.
This is the chicken factory. Now, if you'll follow me to the elevator.
Are these free range?
I'm not sure where that one came from. So if you'll follow me to the elevator, we will go up to the 3rd floor. This is the dyes floor. It takes...
So is this where the magic happens, or are we yet to see them?
This is just where some of the resources are collected. So this is your basic dyes to make the multiple chickens. And all the items go into this chest and get sorted into 3 different ways. Eggs go up there. The 5 dyes that I don't really have anything else for processing with go over there. And the bone meal, lapis, feathers, and manure go into this chest right here. The lapis and the bone meal then get sent up through this pipe. And the feathers and manure get sent up through this pipe.
After you.
This is where some of the magic happens. Feathers and manure go into this chest and get sorted. Feathers going into the loot recycler, and manure getting put into these wooden barrels.
Yeah, you
You're
can see
creating a pretty good amount of dirt there.
This is
not
this
over
isn't
here,
my
the legendary
only
loot
dirt
bags.
thing. The eggs get sent into this crafter, and get turned into regular eggs, and then get sent into this loot recycler. Goes into this crafter and gets slowly crafted into legendary loot bags. I'm going to open one of those later. The lapis and bone meal get sent into this crafter and get crafted into bone blocks, lapis blocks, and chance cubes. Chance cubes get sent up. Bone blocks go all the way down to the basement to be turned into the thing that powers everything. So, if we want to head down to the basement real quick.
There we go.
Mind the mess, it's just, it's a great place to just do random things.
And
bone meal gets sent into these death generators and power everything.
that's an epic name, Death Generator.
Yeah, why don't you stand close to it, see what happens.
The Spectre of Death will arrive in 60 seconds! Oh no. Okay.
Now let's head up to this floor. This is where I'm storing the chance cubes. And similar thing to down a floor, except all of these can actually go into the loot generator as well. Now this floor.
Yeah. Is there even a way to get around?
You have to head up. I finished setting this up this morning.
Already 3 in there. Wow.
So,
See, this is like the system I have, but like on steroids, like a lot of steroids. In here, all this does is passively generate loot and void the rest. And there's several legendary loot bags, like 4 in there right now. How many? Yeah.
96 chickens. The
Here we
manure
are.
goes up to this floor to be put into these wooden barrels to be turned into dirt. And this crafter doubly compresses it, so that way it's not taking up too much inventory space.
I don't know. I don't know if my dirt factory can keep up with this.
I was so proud of my 16 dirt from today.
This factory is magnificent. Like it's
may
pretty.
have gone slightly overboard.
So how's your team?
I am pretty good. I don't know where it really is. Amanda, have you made any advancements in this world that you want to show off?
I got 4 saplings.
You're like, look how much I saved. So if you guys would like to come over to my side, I'll show you guys a little bit of what I got going on. A lot of these things are unfinished at the moment. First of all, the mob trap. This, if viewers of the channel may know that this mob trap has exploded many times. So I've completely reworked it to not involve people, and it's just a mob masher and a bunch of fans, right? And everything gets fed with this ender dropper into this system. Cakes excluded. I'm going to be voiding those pretty quickly because those are getting annoying. But everything else goes into this big storage store system. In here is the sifting sector. What was originally anyway. As you can see, here's the Hall of Fame for original sifting back before any automation.
You
and in here
set up
is
like a
just
museum.
Yeah. But in here we have all my main machines on the left, including the lava generators that keep everything running off of this system, which constantly generates lava out of a cobblestone generator. Then we have 2 separate hammer systems, one that makes gravel for orbits, and one that makes dust for, redstone dust and stuff like that. So all of that goes into these auto sifters, which goes down to the 2nd floor into this diamond chest. The orbits go into the crafters, which constantly make them and send them into these 3 alloy smelters for efficiency's sake. All of that gets taken out of there, as well as the stuff out of the diamond chest that is non-processable. It is blacklisted. And that all goes into this big storage drawer system. Now, all the compressibles are here, and all the other stuff.
Oh.
So now, what's up?
So, I used to have trouble with finding stuff in chests. Like, I would just be looking for a long time to find one specific thing. And sometimes I'd end up overlooking it and moving on to the next chest. And then I found out this feature where if you go into your inventory and press T on just anything of a similar item to it, or of the same item, like you can even do it in the not enough items thing, it will tell you exactly what chest something of that is in. It's like, press T
I
on
know you
this,
could, like, double tap the,
press T on the manure.
You could double tap. Oh! Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. So, the real cream of the crop here is the dirt factory. It's not finished entirely yet, but you see we have the big diamond shovel, we have the giant dirt block, which that part there, before having a dirt factory, was not easy to build.
Hey, what's your jetpack?
But on the inside, it's a bit more industrial. Being in here, it has the industrial look to it. It has those big panels, which, by the way, I used before Brosif. And then we have 2 separate dirt automations. Over here we have dirt essence, which is crafted here and then compressed and sent to this. I just realized I'm getting fertilizer essence as well. And then the other one over here is different chickens, which they send their manure to become dirt here, and the rest to become loot bags. As you can see, we have several hundred loot bags, which I have not gotten around to compressing yet. Anything else that is processed out of here? This is super rudimentary. It kind of only it only puts half the stuff in the loot recycler because I didn't bother, filtering it. So some stuff goes in the loot and some stuff goes in the trash. So basically, anything that can go in the loot goes in there, and anything that can go in the trash. So sometimes we do lose a bit of loot, but that's because I'm not done yet. But anyway, this creates a good amount of dirt. I mean, we have 4 stacks, or 4.5 stacks of compressed dirt here, and 4 stacks of compressed dirt here. So not a bad little system so far, but it still definitely needs a lot of work, especially filling all this empty space up. So that's about it for the factory side of my system here.
It needs a lot more work, especially since my factory, which wasn't even designed around the dirt, produces more dirt.
Yeah, that gets to me a little bit, but I will improve it. This farmland is something that I'm also getting around to. I want to have it filled in all with the essence crops so that I can, make a lot of stuff without having to go through the work of stuff. But over here, this is
No,
what
that pig!
What pig? Did he fall off the cliff?
It
Oh
just,
no!
It jumped into the water and just... It's gone.
Poor pig. Poor piggo. Anyway, over on this
goodbye,
island,
horse.
this is what I call the Unity Island. It's not made in Unreal, this is the Unity Island. So, Amanda's good like face palming in the other room. I knew it. So, the reason I call it the Unity Island, and Broseph pointed this out, is that it goes over the line of where our bases are supposed to split off.
You've crossed
So I'm
the
like,
line,
oh, well,
buddy.
I'll just make it Unity themed then.
You've crossed the line.
I have crossed the line. And the last thing I wanted to show off real quick, guys, is this path I made. It's not done like Broseph was suggesting. It needs to have more like textures coming up and make it have more depth. And this is going to be a path to a secret project I'm making up here, and some little garden squares here that will be in the middle of it.
And now to open this loot bag. 2 wither skulls.
Oh,
and
right, you know what? I'm
diamond
going to open a loot bag as well, right before we go. I'm going to steal your idea. Boom! I got 2 level 5 storage upgrades. That's pretty awesome. A magic bean and diamond boots. If you guys enjoyed this base tour, then be sure to leave a like down below. If you want to see more, then be sure to subscribe. Skyblock's definitely a series that is a little bit more niche on my channel, but I think that that it's one that I really, really enjoy. How about you guys? You guys got anything to say before I end off my episode here?
Are you wearing your jetpack?
Can we talk about the corn for a minute, though?
I'm specially growing it to see how tall it can get. You just right-click the top off of it, and then it resets the whole cycle.
Huh. That's so weird. Yeah,
So much fun to harvest it. Whoops.
Is there anything else on
Did
your
you
side you'd like
break
to show off
it?
before we... Oh, man.
I've been working on this for days! I've been working on it for days just to see how tall I can get it.
Whoopsie.
Amanda! Look at this. She's not a good player to be on like an OCD world.